story are you telling yourself? Does it make you feel good, or does it make you feel bad? New discoveries have shown that our health is very directly related to how we feel about ourselves. In this video I'm going to show you how, and show you how you can empower yourself to improve your health in one simple step. Hello beautiful beings, I'm Carol Wraithall and I'm an occupational therapist. I help people on their awakening journey. I help people empower themselves, tune into their inner wisdom from upstairs and lead fulfilling lives. To tell you the story, we need to go to the genetics specialist Dr. Bruce Lipton. For years he's been telling us that our genes are not the result of our genetic history from our parents. They are more directly the result of the environment where the genes are raised in. Yes, this can include our family, and beliefs of our parents can be instilled in us, but more it's about the environment that we create for our body, our thoughts. There has been some exciting new evidence. Quantum biologist Dr. Glenn Ryan, spelt R-E-I-N, discovered that when love was sent through conscious intention into a DNA molecule, as the molecule unzips itself, heals and closes back up again with the energy of love. He learnt that loving consciousness heals people on the level of the DNA molecule. How amazing is that? And when we take that knowledge along with the experiments from Dr. Emoto, who conducted that experiment with the dam in Japan that was polluted, and they took vials of water and a meditator sent love into the water, and I'm showing you the picture now of the molecule. You can see the frozen particle of water that changed and transformed into this beautiful geometry when love had been sent into that water. Given that we're 85% water, we have learnt that our consciousness, our intention, the story we're telling ourselves has a direct influence on the state of our health. Great news, huh? So what story are you telling yourself? We have thoughts every 7 seconds. That means every 7 seconds we could be telling ourselves that we are lovable and worthy of love, or we could be causing the waters and our DNA molecules to be unwell. Just think about it, every 7 seconds. So what I recommend is that you become an observer of your mind. Become a little policeman in there, or policewoman, and just be aware of what you're thinking. Be aware of the situations that trigger you, and whether those situations are causing you to feel good about yourself and have self-supporting thoughts, or whether they're triggering an old thinking pattern. For some it could be, I wish I could do what that person's doing, but I'll never be good enough. Or I wish I could make myself look beautiful, but I'm ugly. Or I'm too fat. Or I'm just not lovable. I really like that man, but I'm not good enough for him. Let's turn those thoughts around. When you see those thoughts, whatever they are, just stop yourself. In your mind, stop. And then tell yourself something that you know to be true. It might be too far-reaching to say, when it comes to that thought of, I'm not beautiful, I'm ugly. It might be too big of a step to say, I'm beautiful. It's a shame, but it's true. We need to take steps to get there. But perhaps you can say, I am beautiful in my spirit. And when I light up, people see my beautiful spirit inside me. That is true no matter who you are, no matter how ill you think about yourself. It is true that in your heart, in your essence, you are a beautiful spirit. You are a powerful spirit who came here to experience a life on this planet. And your intention was to experience life and shine that beauty of your spirit through you. So if you can't take the leap and think, I'm beautiful, people see the beauty in me, although I can't see it. If you can't go that far, then acknowledge that people see the beauty of your spirit, of your soul. And then when you're used to affirming that, every time you get triggered, every time you notice that you're having a negative thought about yourself, notice, say stop, and bring in that new thought. Every time you do this, you are reprogramming your subconscious mind, and you're creating pathways in your brain that are in alignment with your new thought. For those of you who are recovering from abuse, I strongly recommend you write down an affirming statement that you can learn and remember, no more than 2 or 3 lines on an A4 piece of paper, that affirm something along the lines of, I wrote it down, I can recover from my past and use the strength I gained from surviving my abuse to recover from this abuse and create a future that I desire and where I feel empowered and I love myself. Something along those lines that you can believe. Make it a statement that I can, or I commit to. Many people carry around the I was abused, so it, I can't help being who I am. They're not wanting to take responsibility for creating a better future for themselves, or even to take responsibility for their healing journey. But I know if you're listening to this video and you've made it this far, you're willing to take responsibility. So yeah, go for it. Create an empowering statement for yourself and tell yourself a new story. And the new story that you tell yourself is going to propel you onto a new timeline where you're going to create a life of empowerment. Sure, there's going to be challenges along the way, there always is. But you can do this. Many of us who've worked before you have done this, and you can do this. You've got this. And remember, give yourself that encouragement. Another statement I could share with you: I choose to honour my right to see myself with love. Even if I don't feel it yet, I am worthy of my own love. That's a beautiful one, isn't it? Can you feel that? If you tell that to yourself many times a day, when you catch yourself having those disempowering thoughts, bring in one of those. So I strongly recommend you write these down, do a few copies, put them into your handbag or your man bag, whatever you have, into your pocket of your favourite coat. Pin one up in the bathroom if you can, somewhere where you'll see them and learn them by heart. And all that love that you're directing at every DNA molecule, every cell in your body, and your 85% of water, you can avert many of the diseases and the autoimmune conditions that I talked about in the last video. Here's the link. You can avert those conditions and create a healthy future for yourself. Not to mention that you're going to feel a hell of a lot happier. So go for it. I look forward to seeing you, and I will be waiting for you in the next video. Bye for now.